Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. First and foremost, I have a few things to address. First of all, pimple. We are going to be rocking a pimple patch today. I don't know what the issue is. It won't go away. It looks horrendous, but we still have to continue on with our day. Second of all, new tattoo update. I know it's upside down, but my personal preference is I like to look at the tattoos because I buy them. So this is my like upside down tattoo arm. But basically it is just a Lightning McQueen tattoo. I love Lightning McQueen, so obviously I had to rep my mans. And I feel like if no one knows who Lightning McQueen is, I can tell them A, it was my birth year, which is not, or B, that my husband is a race car driver and I like option B better. So there's that. And also third and final update. It is with a heavy heart that I have to say, my Barnes Noble announced that it is closing on April 2nd. The moment I heard the news, I woke up my boyfriend and I said, we need to go to Barnes Noble right now because all the books are going to be gone. They announced that the starting sale was 40% off. So I went and I grabbed a bunch of books and I'm going to do a haul for you later, but we're actually going to go back to Barnes Noble because I want to see what the books they have. Because I just know all the good books are gone. I saw a video on my TikTok page this morning and the SJM case is just gone. So, yeah, we're not getting any good ones, but you know, I just want to see. I want to torture myself and just kind of like see what the lay of the land is. So that's how I love myself. That's how I show love to myself. And then I think we're just gonna go to, I didn't even tell you what we're doing today. Basically, I'm just gonna take you to spend the afternoon with me. I'm like literally just ranting about Barnes & Noble and I forgot about that. But we're just gonna spend the afternoon together because I just think that would be fun, especially on my day off. The plan is basically Barnes & Noble, duh. And then we're gonna go to Target because if you'll recall, I think like 2 videos ago, I did a mini lifestyle. I have since made 2 more, so I have 3 total, and I will show you that when I'm doing my Barnes & Noble haul. Don't let me forget. And I'm just actually obsessed with them, and I just feel like I need another one in my life right now. You know why I've got so many pimples right now? It's because I'm about to start my like time of the month, and I always get acne out the wazoo when I'm starting my period. We're going to Target, mini lifestyle, and then we're gonna go to Old Navy because I just really like to I like to shop on my days off. Okay, let me go put some not pajamas on and we will get into that Barnes & Noble haul. These are the other little lifestyles that I built that I wanted to show you. So this one is like a sparrow or something. I don't know, it's like a bird feeder. But this one is, I don't know, some type of plant. And this one actually needed resin. It came with resin though. And it said to keep it out in the sunlight for like 10 minutes, but it was dark out when I did it. So I just used my nail lamp to cure it. Well, here's the giant stack. It's 9 books and I'm gonna go through them. The first one is The Catch, and I read It Happened One Summer, like last year. And I absolutely loved the vibe between the two. It was preppy girl with grumpy man vibe. And I loved it. I was obsessed with it, and I want another book like that. And it's essentially the same plot as It Happened One Summer. Fashion influencer, fisherman, obsessed. Next, I bought Butcher and Blackbird. I've heard mixed reviews about this one, but I wanted to give it a chance because I feel like this one is fun. The fact that they're both serial killers is crazy to me, so I think we're gonna give this one a try, and I'm gonna come up with my own opinion on it. I also got Cold World because I wanted to read this one in the wintertime. I just never got around to it, and I finally just bought it. Alicia Thompson has the cutest covers. They're so retro, comic booky. I'm obsessed with it. I love the side, how it's gonna look on a bookshelf. And the plot sounded really fun, so I'm gonna save this for the wintertime. I picked up One Dark Window because my friend read it and recommended it, and I've been eyeing this one for a while. Just never got around to reading it. She told me it was totally worth the hype, so I got this one. And I was gonna get the second book because they also had the second book in stock, but I didn't want to get it and like not like it and then have invested in the second book. So I just got the first one, and then if I like it, I will get the second one. Every time I went into that Barnes & Noble, I always see this one. And I've read the back of it like quite a few times, and it's kind of like Harry Potter-y. So I picked it up. It's called A Winter's Promise. The first sentence, which is what really grabbed me, is Ophelia possesses 2 special gifts, a talent for seeing into an object's past and the ability to travel through mirrors. Okay, sold. This one was a random one. I've never heard any hype about this one. The cover caught me. I was walking by and I like noticed the shimmer of it, and I was like, okay, period. Picked it up and read the back of it, and I am obsessed with the plotline of it. It is YA, so there will be no smut, but I think I can get through it if it's good romance. The first sentence, which also got me, is in an alternate United States, love has been declared a dangerous disease and the government forces everyone who reaches 18 to have a procedure called the cure. And of course, a girl starts falling in love with a dude before she gets the cure. It just sounded like the perfect star-crossed lovers trope. Almost done. I picked up Twisted because I wanted to get another book in this Never After series. And I started reading Hook. I'm like halfway through Hooked, and I stopped it in October to get into Iron Flame. I haven't finished it, but I really wanted just another book because I love the covers. I love how they look on the shelves. So I wanted to get another one, and I'm obsessed with Jasmine. So I figured, why not just pick up Twisted? So I did. And finally, I got the 2 Crescent City novels. I did not get the third one because it is not paperback. I choose paperback over hardcover unless I can't. You know what I mean? So I'm waiting for the third book. Plus, I haven't even started reading these yet. So if I don't like these, then what if I don't want to get into the third one? My plan was to read ACOTAR before getting into these and before buying them. But since they were on sale, here we are. I did get, they only had the regular, like the original copy of this one and the Barnes Noble exclusive of this one. So I had to get mismatching copies, but you know what? It's fine. I can't pick and choose. They were on sale. They were on clearance. So, but that is all of the haul. All of these were with tax and everything was $103. And I'm literally going to Barnes Noble right now to get some more books, if they have any more. I'm telling you, like, I walked in there and saw these on the shelf and I was like, and I had to pick them up because I knew they were going to be gone. And I'm only going to limit myself to like a couple books because I don't think the sale has gone up yet. It is 3 o'clock on a Monday and the parking lot is full. So glad that we came on Saturday because there's like nothing left, especially like the romance. It's been picked through and I got all the books I wanted on Saturday, so I'm happy, but I'm heartbroken. This is where we're at right now. I don't know if I'm gonna keep all these. Somehow I filled a basket. I was just grabbing books and throwing them in here, and then I wanted to regroup. I'm gonna go through and pick which ones I want. I'm limiting myself to maybe 5. All right, we're out. Here's the bag. I spent way less than I did the first time. I'm proud of myself. Okay, so here's what we got. So I did look up the books on Goodreads, and I kind of based my decision off of the Goodreads reviews. And this one I was really excited about, and it had like 3.5 stars. I just really want to support like the plus size books because I myself am plus size girly, so I want to support plus size girly books. We're gonna give it a try, and she's a hot redhead, so you know what, we gotta do it. The synopsis is that this guy is in like a TV show like Game of Thronesy, and she is just a fan of it, and she makes like cosplay for it and like met him, and I guess there's smut, so win-win. I also chose Radio Silence. This one had really good reviews. This one had the most stars out of all the books I had picked, so I feel like this was a game changer. Frances, our female main character, spends her time studying and making fan art for her favorite podcast, University. ALED, A-L-E-D, I don't know how to pronounce that, is a known, smart, quiet kid. No one realizes that he's the creator of University and goes by the name Radio Silence online. Frances basically gets a message from Radio Silence asking if she'll collaborate with them, and everything changes. And that's all I could basically say, because that's kind of the plot of the book. And finally, I did end up going with Love Redesigned. I can't get the enemies to lovers trope out of my head. I could be wrong. That might not even be the case, but that is what I took from the back of the book. And it had like 4 stars. So, and this would be my first Lauren Asher book. Now we are going to go to Old Navy. I just want to see what they have at Old Navy because it's getting nicer out and I am a winter clothes girly. Like I love sweatshirts, hoodies, sweaters, leggings, jeans, everything. And so I need to get some like tank tops, short sleeves stuff. Okay, I will see you at Old Navy. Back home from shopping. We did not go to Target. I just wasn't in the mood. I didn't get anything from Old Navy. I also just wasn't vibing with anything. I did like that one shirt with like the flowers and stuff. It was the only thing I liked and I didn't want to just walk out of there with like one thing. And they just didn't have a lot of colorful stuff. You know, I'm into the really colorful stuff right now because it's spring and they just had like boring, bland, like corporate browns, tans, whites. I'm kind of thinking about wrapping the vlog up here because it's basically evening and this is just an afternoon vlog and I have nothing else really going on for the rest of the night. I think I'm just gonna crochet a little bit, but maybe I'll show you what I'm working on. Your daily dose of Gatsby. I figured I'd show you where I'm gonna put my new books and then we'll get into crocheting because I just want to sit and crochet right now. So I need to figure out what I'm doing with this. All right, I think it looks pretty good. Not 100% pleased with it. I'm obsessed with this little combo here, the color combo. I'm obsessed with the SJM tower. I don't remember if I said this in any of my previous vlogs. I will not be doing Throne of Glass. It is too long. I know I would not get into it because the reviews that I've heard from people, I don't think I can do it. But I can do Akatar Crescent City. I wanted to show you the pieces that I'm starting to make for my new project. I have been crocheting since 2020 and it's been pretty off and on. I rarely finish projects. I have finished a couple projects but they are really bad. So this is like one of the first ones I've ever done. It's this giant bee pillow and I love it so much, but it's already coming apart. See, it's like I could probably take these wings off if I wanted to. My favorite project that I have never finished is this little stuffed cow. And it is adorable. It only has 3 legs though. But isn't it the cutest little thing ever? I really love stuffed animals and crocheting stuffed animals is so fun. I just love her so much, but she really needs another arm and I never got around to finishing it. So I think for now she's just my 3-legged cow friend. My favorite YouTube creator is Samantha Jo, and she has gotten into crocheting, and it's kind of like helped me rekindle my love for crocheting. And she's just busting projects out. So she's kind of inspired me, and I'm very thankful for it, to get back into crocheting. And I have decided I'm going to do a granny square purse. I have found a interesting pattern that I think I'm going to stick with, and I'll show you it. I've already made 2 granny squares, so I need 11 more. This is the pattern. They're like little puff squares. This was my second round. Weirdly enough, it was worse than my first one. I really messed up the heart. I don't even know if you can tell. And then I started on my red piece and I really like royally screwed it up and stopped it halfway and I'm restarting it. And here is where we're at. I'm just gonna kind of spend some time crocheting for a little bit. And I think that's going to be all for the rest of this video, but I really hope that you enjoyed watching and spending the afternoon with me. I will say this is not my typical afternoon on my day off. Ever since hearing about that Barnes Noble closing, it has just been revolving around that, and it's just, I'm making it my entire personality until they are closed on April 2nd. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one.